beautiful morning. Welcome to Women's Corner. My name is Rose Blossom. It's good to be here. Usually we'll talk about everything that has to do with women and of course children and men. But basically we're here to empowerment, support women, share their success story, and of course at the same time we try to educate women. It's good to be here. Like I said, this program runs from 11 a.m. to 12 noon every Monday through Friday, and we're streaming live at Galaxy Television Web. So you just type in Galaxy TV Web, and of course you can join us live. Remember, we have a YouTube channels. We have Galaxy TV News, Galaxy TV Comedy, Galaxy TV Entertainment, and Galaxy TV. So you can like, subscribe, and share. Most of our interesting videos, most of the news breaking are up there, so you can be part of it. And also, for those who don't have a screen TV beside them, you're far from a TV, you're on transit, you can actually join us and watch our program live from our app. Of course, we have Galaxy app on Google Play Store and Apple Play Store, so you can watch us right there. And remember to follow our TikTok channel on definitely women_corner 25. 25 is the number of the street, and of course we've been here for over the year. So it's good to be here again, and do not forget to like and follow our TikTok page. Okay, today is going to be interesting because we'll be talking about a success story of someone, more like a journey, and of course the person will be sharing the story, and I believe a lot of women, children, even men would really get to understand and learn from this story. But before I introduce my guest, I want us to quickly go for a tip, since we're doing more of health today, and of course we're still doing some entertainment because it's Friday. So let's quickly go for healthy tips for women. I'm putting this out there. So women, you need to take care of yourself. Most of the times we focus on our children, or our husband, a spouse, a family, because of the way we are wired. But you have to learn to take care of yourself. You need to live long to be able to enjoy life. And when there is life, there is hope. So let's quickly go for the healthy tips for women, and we'll be right back to introduce our guest, and we'll get talking. Stay with us.
Healthy tips for women. Get enough sleep. The importance of getting enough quality sleep cannot be overstated. Poor sleep can drive insulin resistance, can disrupt your appetite hormones, and reduce your physical and mental performance. What's more, poor sleep is one of the strongest individual risk factors for weight gain and obesity. People who do not get enough sleep tend to make food choices that are higher in fat, sugar, and calories, potentially leading to unwanted weight gain. Stay hydrated. Hydration is an important and often overlooked marker of health. Staying hydrated helps ensure that your body is functioning optimally and your blood volume is sufficient. Drinking water is the best way to stay hydrated, as it's free of calories, sugar, and additives. Eat plenty of fruit and vegetables. Vegetables and fruit are loaded with prebiotic fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, many of which have potent health effects. Studies show that people who eat more vegetables and fruit tend to live longer and have a lower risk for heart disease, obesity, and other illnesses. Get moving. Doing aerobic exercise or cardio is one of the best things you can do for your mental and physical health. It's particularly effective at reducing belly fat, the harmful type of fat that builds up around your organs. Reduced belly fat may lead to major improvements in your metabolic health. Avoid restrictive diet. Diets are generally ineffective and rarely work well long term. In fact, past dieting is one of the strongest predictors for future weight gain. This is because overly restrictive diets actually lower your metabolic rate or the amount of calories you burn, making it more difficult to lose weight. At the same time, they also cause alterations to your hunger and satiety hormones, which make you hungrier and may cause strong food cravings for foods high in fat, calories, and sugar. Limit alcohol intake. Drinking socially or in moderation is not typically a cause for concern. However, drinking in excess or over the recommended guidelines on a frequent basis should be avoided. There are many long-term consequences of drinking alcohol on your body, particularly on the brain, kidneys and liver. It is recommended to practice moderation when it comes to drinking alcohol. For women who are age 21 and over, drinking in moderation means consuming up to 1 drink per day. Manage stress. Whether due to personal reasons or slightly imbalanced biochemistry, stress can negatively impact your body and mind. Additionally, the hormone cycle of a woman are complex and may also contribute to increased stress at times. It is best to proactively manage stress by indulging in mindful activities such as meditation, yoga and prayer, whichever suits you best.
All right, welcome back. Yes, you're watching Women's Corner, and remember today we're talking about the story. Someone's going to share a story of how she became a person living with HIV, and her name is Kadiri Olusheye. She is a coordinator of Ashwan and Lagos State, and of course she's here to share a story of how she became someone living with HIV, how she took it, what the struggles were, how she became confident and lived beyond the stigmatization that comes with living with HIV. But like we all know, then when you have you hear you're positive, you think it's more like a death sentence, but of course it's not. A lot of people have lived years and years, even more than someone who is very healthy. Yes, so she's going to be sharing her story with us very quickly, and of course we have other tips. We have events too we're showing to you, because it's a Friday. We can't just allow it to just go one full week and we're just serious. But of course it's an interesting one today, because it's something that I believe everyone will want to hear and learn from. If we have Kadiri Olusheye with us, please can we have her on the screen? Thank you. Do we have Olusheye? Yes. Okay, since we're still waiting for Olusheye to join us on Zoom, hopefully she'll be able to join us by the time we take our second tip while we wait for her to join us. Now, this one is about health and wellness. You can say that most of what I'm picking out is health, because it's very important to take care of yourself. It's very important to remain sane. I keep saying it, the economy is not friendly. Somebody will say everybody's frustrated, everybody's depressed. It just depends on how much you can max it and pretend like you're okay. So this one is just for everyone now, not just for the women. You can actually take care of yourself. You can be healthy, you can be well. You do not need to live extravagantly. And in fact, some persons think it's all until you eat chicken, turkey, fried rice and all of that, that's when you're eating healthy. That is a very big lie. In fact, when you eat vegetable and more fruit, and of course things that have enough vitamins, I'm certain you are more healthy than anyone that is taking always having a party, going out for buffet and all of that. You're way more healthy than the person. But anyways, let's go for this tip on health and wellness, and of course shortly we'll have Kadiri join us and we'll share a story with us. We'll be right back.
Tips on health and wellness. Eat real food. Real food is all single ingredient foods that are unprocessed and free of additives. Incorporating these foods into your day can help improve your health, manage your weight and give you energy. The Snack Smart is easy to mindlessly snack throughout the day, so make sure your snack choices aren't weighing you down. Mixed nuts, veggies, Greek yogurt, even a piece of dark chocolate are all great options that will keep you feeling satisfied. Start your day with a glass of water. Your body goes quite a few hours without hydration as you sleep. Drinking a full glass of water in the morning can aid digestion, flush out toxins, enhance skin health, and give you an energy boost. Begin with something positive. Wake up and do something that inspires you, like journaling, walking in nature, or other hobbies. Whether it's productive or relaxing, beginning your morning on the right foot can cultivate a positive mindset and set the tone of the entire day. Get plenty of sleep. Sleep is just as important as eating healthy and exercising, from improving your productivity and concentration to helping support your overall health. Getting the recommended hours of sleep per night can have a major impact on your well-being. Manage your money. Money worries are oftentimes a big source of stress for some people. Saving for the future, or mortgages and paying off loans, it all add up. Create a priority list for yourself and determine a realistic budget to provide yourself some relief.
Which is for the delay. We're trying to really sort some technical issues. But anyways, let's quickly go over, because of our time, I don't want to, just waste the time so much on the program. So let's quickly go for, okay, this was one of our presenters, of course, in Galaxy TV that went for an event. And of course, it was just the vibe of a Friday, of a weekend, and it was exciting, where we had, it was a rave party, Maxton rave party. So let's just see this Max rave party that was organized by a DJ, a very popular DJ, and of course we had the presenters were there to cover it live. So let's just give you just a tip of the iceberg of what actually went down at the event, and right after that we'll be back to the studio to continue the program. Stay with us.
Lagos was set alight this past Saturday as partygoers converged at the prestigious Greatfield Signature Hotel in Surulere for the electrifying Max Rave Party, an event that not only celebrated music but also marked a significant milestone for DJ Bella, also known as the Max Queen. The highly anticipated event saw DJ Bella unveil her new brand identity, marking a new chapter in her career as one of the leading female DJs in the industry. Joining her in the celebration were some of the hottest names in the DJ scene, all adding their unique flair to the evening's excitement. In an exclusive interview, DJ Bella reflected on her remarkable journey, attributing her success to unwavering passion and relentless dedication. She expressed her gratitude to fans, peers, and her team for their continuous support, stating that this brand revolution symbolizes a new era for her artistry.
Basically, nothing. I inspire my rebranding, DJ Bella. Guys, DJ Bella, she's a peaceful, loving, gentle, lovely lady. Guys, stay focused. I'm so happy. I don't know how to express this. I'm happy. I'm excited. See, the love is too much. I don't know. It's like hundreds on 100.
That's really nice. It's so good to see that the energy is on 100, the love and everything is on 100. Throughout the night, the energy was palpable as guest DJs, including some of the industry's most recognized talents, hit the decks, delivering electrifying performances that kept the crowd on their feet.
Yeah, well, I'm excited. Touching down all the way from Ajah to Surulere. I'm excited. I believe DJ Bella for premium, and I believe it's going to be a shutdown.
Oh, DJ Bella, the Max Queen DJ Bella, she's always good at what she's doing. She's a perfect being on the decks. So just let me tell her to keep it up.
Guests in attendance also voiced their excitement, sharing their well wishes for DJ Bella and expressing their admiration for her trailblazing achievements.
Mado, crazy man, as in top notch man, everything crazy man. A lot of people here, everybody mad and crazy. It's not funny man, but it's actually crazy man. We have so many superstars out there, and people are just being fun and everything. But trust me, man, it's worth it.
I'm doing very fine, great. Thank God for DJ Bella that we're here today. When we're here to honor DJ Bella's invite, I'm having fun. You see, many years on stage, and she's here after the Guinness show. See her right now. Her achievements are amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be fun because, DJ Bella, one of the baddest DJs in Surulere, man. It's going to be fun.
Many noted the significance of the events in shaping the future of female representation in the male-dominated DJing world.
Shout out to DJ Bella. Keep up doing what you're doing. Music is life.
All right, one time, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Tsunami of Vibe. I want to say a big shout out to my own female DJ, Masqueen DJ Bella, and also a big shout out to Galaxy TV. Keep watching Galaxy TV.
As the night came to a close, it was clear that DJ Bella had not only unveiled a new brand but also reaffirmed her status as a force to be reckoned with in the entertainment industry.
Now I wanna see that put dance. I wanna see that put dance right now. Show me that move. Show me that move. Show me that move. Oh no. You better put a going down for a woman on the scale. Yeah, yo.
Okay, all right, welcome back. All right, yes. Can we have Kadiri on the screen, please? I'm going to try.
Kadiri is
Okay,
on.
yes, we have you back now. Yes, and the audio is already perfect now. So I'm just going to put 2-3 questions together because our time is already fast spent, so we can at least be able to touch a lot of the stories. So the first question is, how did you find out that you were actually positive, and what was your initial reaction to your diagnosis, and how were you able to stand strong and be able to still you're looking very healthy and very beautiful, I must say. So please share your story. We'd like to hear.
Okay, once again, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I actually got to know my status in 2002, and then I felt bad, really, really bad, because my status wasn't disclosed to me. It was disclosed to my family, and it really gave me a lot of setback from the family. I was humiliated, I was stigmatized, I was discriminated, I was in fact, I was actually rejected and sent out of the family background and all that. I got to be strong today because I actually accessed medication, I took treatment, and I was adhering strictly to my medication. And I received a lot of psychosocial support. I was able to overcome my trauma. I was able to get mental alertness, stability through mental health education, support, and all that. It was really tough, but with support from Association of Women Living with HIV/AIDS, who give me a positive background to lean on, empowering me with education on positive living, mental health information, and actually economic empowerment. That was the background that actually built me. And today I am strong because I've come to realize that when women are empowered, when they have what it takes to live a good life, when you have a source of livelihood, a source of income as a woman, you can do well, irrespective of the HIV status and other means of life. You can also live a positive life. But it takes treatment, and it takes diagnosis, knowing the HIV status first, accepting to live a positive life, then accessing medication and adhering positively to medication. Then when you are mentally balanced, you got a job or you got other businesses doing that can fetch you money on daily basis, and you'll be okay. That is just the drives it behind it all.
Amazing, amazing, beautiful. So, what strategies were you able to have or do to make sure that you have your mental health, in a perfect and a stable state? And also, what do you wish more people should understand about HIV? Because I'm certain, despite the exposure and the education and the awareness that is going on, some persons still do not understand some certain things about HIV. So I just want to know, what strategies did you use to help yourself mentally when it comes to your mental health? And of course, what more information do you think you need people to understand and know about HIV itself?
Okay, good. The major strategy for me is I see life as life, and I believe that I just have to be alive, irrespective of what comes. So I have come to understand that challenges are part of life, and you can overcome by challenges by working forward and being strong. Take life the way it comes. And for HIV is a bloat, I know, is a status. And one thing with HIV is that it's an irrespective of anybody. It doesn't know your background, it doesn't know who you are, affluent or not. If it wants to stroke, it's going to stroke. So, however, another thing is that the truth remains that we cannot get HIV by sitting with an infected person. We cannot get infected by being in the same house, being in the same car, or the same office with an infected person. We can only get infected when we begin to share on-screen, unsterilized sharp objects with that infected person, and perhaps we are taking on-screen blood from that infected person, or perhaps a positive mother can infect the unborn child through pregnancy, by hard labor, child labor with delayed labor, and perhaps she gives birth to a child and she begins to give mixed feeding. But if you do here 6 months breastfeeding, which is pure breastfeeding without mixing anything, sure, the child will be healthy and fine. And today, a lot of people are coming to have positive people are coming to have negative children. Once they get pregnant, they start antenatal, go for PMT-CT services. The child will be healthy, the mother will be healthy, the woman will go through pregnancy freely and she'll be fine, and everybody will be healthy. So today I employ everybody, every individual out there, be you man, be you woman, be you trans or whatever gender category you belong to, get to know your status. That is the first background of it all. When you get to know your status, don't feel bad. You just remember that a lot of people are living positively well today. A lot are doing well with their HIV status. The HIV does not really kill like the way it used to kill in the past, because once you start medication, you put HIV behind you. 6 months on medication, one should be able to, with adherence, one should be able to attain undetectable viral level. And once you attain undetectable viral level and you still keep taking your medication, do not stop. Don't say, I have attained undetectable viral level, I'm going to stop. No, if you stop, you're going to hurt yourself, because the virus is going to come back in multitude and is going to attack. And if opportunistic infection sets in, it's really going to be devastating and challenging. If one might not be able to hope not to say, come up and be alive again. Accept life the way it is. Know your status. Accept your status. Go for medication. Adhere to medication and continue to live positively well with your medication. Everything will be fine. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that advice to people out there. Okay, now you said something about medication, and I'm certain that, of course, there's a particular lifestyle everyone lives before, having the status of HIV positive. Now, you might just probably just eat the way you want, go out the way you want. I don't know, a particular lifestyle. Now, I just want to ask, since you've been diagnosed as someone who's positive with HIV,
we don't really have a particular lifestyle. That we are not restricted to living a particular lifestyle. The only thing, okay,
please go on. I'm listening.
The only thing is you adopt a positive lifestyle. Eat your normal food, the food you like to eat it, but let there be more of vegetable, more of protein. Take your fruits, take your food, take your dietary, the supplements you like, you so much love to take it, but ensure that your ARV, which is the drug to treat HIV, you are taking it at the right time, the right prescription, the right drug, the right time, and the right dosage. Don't skip your time. Your time is 7, let it be 7. Your time is 10, let it be 10. And if you happen to have cough that is lasting for more than 2 weeks, go check it. It could be tuberculosis. And once the tuberculosis medication is started, you need to stop taking your ARV for that period, for some period. And after that, you continue to go for your medication. And if you for a checkup, if you do not have tuberculosis, no problem. Whatever any opportunistic infection that struck, perhaps you find out that you are having malaria. Pick quickly go for treatment. Don't let malaria to break you down. Because if you allow that malaria or tuberculosis to break you down, it's going to give the HIV virus the opportunity to actually act bigger than it would have acted, and it's going to be devastating. So take care of all opportunistic infection. Like I said, take your ARV medication at the right time, take the right dosage, the right prescription, the right dosage at the right time. Do not skip. Don't take 10 for 12. Don't take 8 for 9. And don't take 9 for 10 o'clock. However, it's 10, it's 10. Take it like that regularly on daily basis. And make sure you eat very well. Rich food. I know a lot of people will be like, rich food, I'm not rich, I'm not that good and fine. You are not rich, but vegetables are not that expensive. Buy vegetable, make sure that it has crayfish. You don't really need big fish, you don't need big meat. All you need is crayfish and spices to make it good. Then eat your food the way you want. If you are eating rice, eat rice with vegetable. Make sure that you take vegetable on daily basis, and also ensure that you take fruits regularly. Drink a lot of water, do exercise, then go for gym if you are the type that really loves to do. Don't let HIV debar you of your life enjoyment. But for sex, I will advise, make sure that you use condom in every act of sex to prevent sexually transmitted infection. Because sexually transmitted infection could be so devastating, especially when it has to do with HIV. When you notice that perhaps you are beginning to itch or you are beginning out foully smelling discharge, please go check it. Let the doctor take charge. Take the medication as supposed and just treat yourself. But I also advise my ladies out there, oral sex is good. But if you must do oral sex, make sure they use a condom, because syphilis is everywhere. You could get syphilis from the mouth, and you could also get syphilis from the man and get syphilis from the woman. Those are more reasons we are talking about using a condom. And I think syphilis is the worst. Gonorrhea is easy. You can diagnose within 2 or 3 days of getting infected. But for syphilis, it will be there and it might be eaten up before one gets to know. So better to prevent. And one thing I know, prevention is better than cure in every other thing. Yeah. For you to treat, it takes time. It takes a lot of sacrifice. But if you can prevent, just take prevention measures. Use condom for every act of sex, for kissing and other things, and what we call blowjob or whatever they call it. Make sure you use oral condom. And above all, avoid alcoholic drinks. Just avoid alcoholic drinks. It's not because we are HIV positive now. As a lifestyle, alcohol is not good. As a lifestyle, drugs is not good. So avoid drug use, avoid alcohol. And now with HIV, don't let anything that will impair your memory to come closer to you. Because when your memory are impaired, you get put at risk. Somebody can use that opportunity to have unprotected sexual intercourse with you, and you know what that gives you. And at that time also, you can also forget to take your medication. And when you forget to take your medication, that will also lead to another issue. Remember, I said if one takes this medication for 6 good months with good adherence, one is good to attain undetectable viral level. But if one continues to go to do all these risky behaviors I mentioned earlier, definitely that person might not attain undetectable viral level on time. And when you don't attain undetectable viral level on time, you will not get yourself right. I work like every other person work. People call me Jackie. It doesn't matter, because I wake up by 6, by 7, I'm on the road. By 10, 12, I'm on my way home, because where I stay far, especially the days I come to the city, I don't break down easily. Yes, because I take my drug, I eat good food, and I avoid everything that would make me to break down. So those are things that we really need. So being HIV positive does not mean that this is the particular lifestyle you need to stay. Do the normal things every other person do, but don't do drug, don't do alcohol, and don't do unprotected sexual intercourse. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I love the way you broke down in fact, the questions I had in mind, you already answered them before, even because I wanted to say, as someone who is, of course, the Lagos coordinator of Ashwan, what messages do you have to people to be able to have a better lifestyle and how they can actually continue living? Now, the last question I want to ask you is, for those who are positive or those who want to, conduct the HIV test and want to know their status, do you know of any, maybe from from your group organization, do you know of any place they can actually conduct the test, maybe at a discounted price or for free? And yeah, for those who are living with it, how do they get across with this drug? How do they get the drugs and the diagnosis and all of that from your own end? Because I know
Thank you
you're
so much. For those that want to know their
HIV,
for those that want to know their HIV status, HIV testing all in Nigeria is free of charge, especially a government certified facility. All the general hospital in Lagos State offers HIV counseling and testing free of charge. When you get to a general hospital, ask for the Heart to Heart Center. You can get tested in all those places. And if you go to the primary health centers across Lagos State, in all the local governments, no matter where you stay, remote area, city area, urban, rural, wherever you find yourself, in as much as there is a center of the government there, HIV testing is free. And although we have some other partners that do HIV counseling and testing, we have Atlant Alliance, we have CIHP, we have ACT. All these people, I don't know if you come across them in your community, they offer free HIV counseling and testing. And there is another center at the border side, which is Abidjan Lagos Corridor Organization. They also offers it. My organization offers the Center for Positive Health Organization, but we are based in Badagry. Therefore, that is for the testing. Then for the treatment, ARV drug, which is the HIV drug, is free of charge in every center. You need no cover. All you need is your time, your transportation to get to the center. Once you get to the center, you receive adherence counseling, you receive psychosocial counseling support. Then, if your human rights is being infringed on, we have a lot of human rights organization that is ready to take it up. There is a law now in Lagos State. If a landlord or an organization or a workplace now sets a positive living out of work because of the HIV positive status, and that person, the HIV positive person, is ready to report. Like if you report to us in ASHWAN, Association of Women Living with HIV and AIDS, most especially when it has to do with a woman, Federation of Women Lawyer is there to take it up for us. The National Human Rights Commission is ready to take it up for us. Lagos State AIDS Control Agency is also ready to take it up for us. They'll be doing a lot in that regard. And we have a lot of organization as well that has been supportive. CIHP has been supportive. Atlant Alliance has been supportive. Then have Association for Reproductive Health Rights. They are also supportive. They actually be helping us with our children, make sure that our children are placed in school, empowering with the women so that we can have a livelihood support and income generating activities. Like I said earlier, when a woman has something doing that affects her money on daily basis, I can bet you her mental health is stable, her children are well cared for. Then if you want to have a husband, she'll be able to take care of their husband. But for the ones that are not married, they'll be able to take care of their daily responsibility without having to wait on a man to sleep with them or waiting on a man to come give them and put them to things that they do not want to do, like you all understand. So ARV drugs are free, and the testing are also free.
Okay, thank you very, very much for sharing that information. Thank you so much. I'm very sure a lot of people would have listened to that and would definitely ring us up. Now, for anyone who want to, get through to her, get through to the organization she has mentioned during while she was talking, can reach out to us on our social media pages during the comment section, and of course, we can actually get you across to Kadiri to give you more enlightenment on how to live with HIV being positive. And of course, if you're not, also you just want to be an advocate person, and you also want to be an activist in that regard, she's also very available to help you go through it. I want to appreciate you so much, Kadiri, for joining us on the program. Thank you so much, Kadiri Oluseyi. Thank you so much. We really had an amazing time, even though the time was short. But we really enjoyed it. You did very well. Thank you so much. From all of us at Galaxy TV, we do appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Bye.
Okay, and that's it from us, and that's it from Kadiri Oluseyi, Lagos State. And of course, you just see how she has story, how she has been living with HIV positive. It's not a death sentence. And of course, they said for those who have ears, let them hear. Of course, you're giving enough advice, so it's left for you, to actually take the advice. And we'll call it the end of the show today. Up next is News on the Hand. Right after that, we have The Buzz, which is the Friday edition. My name is Rose Blossom. I'm going to see you very soon on The Buzz. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.